Hello guys, welcome to the Real Deal Kitchen. So today I'm making some pork chops, and so I already marinated the pork chops some overnight. I did add some seasoning to it, and I did put a little bit of this, so that's what that is. And then I also add some of this regular table sauce. So this is the pork chops. I took it out of the fridge and I just add a little bit more of this in there, and a little bit more of this. So guys, I'm just gonna marinate it. I'm gonna touch it up. Yeah, so it's been marinated for days now in the fridge. So now I'm gonna put it on the stove. So what I'm gonna do with this pork chops, I'm just gonna put it on the stove, saute it a little bit into some oil, just a little bit, and then take it out, and I'm gonna add some bell peppers later in it. Yep. So I just want you to see. Okay guys, so this is the pan for the pork chops. I'm just gonna grease it a little bit. Okay, so you pass it around like this. No, you don't want to use much oil. As you can see, this is super hot. Ooh, so you want to cool down, you want to turn the stove down low. So guys, you want to turn the stove down low. As you can see, it's super hot. So now I'm going to put the pork chops. You don't want to overcook. You don't want to overcook your pork chops. So you want to flip it to the next side. Okay. Yes, guys. So for 10 minutes, you put it in there. Then you flip it over, and you can flip it back. So 10 minutes time. I flip it before 10 minutes, but I'm just showing you. So this is like the finishing one. Okay. So you see, I use less oil. You can just keep reflipping it, so this way it doesn't get burned, So after I saute all the pork chops from here to the pan, I'm going to put it inside here, and then I'm going to saute some bell peppers and add some of my little seasoning sauce. Make a nice sauce over these pork chops when it's done. So you're gonna see, guys, only at the Real Deal Kitchen. Like, share, and subscribe, so this way you can see more exotic videos. And just so you know, at the Real Deal Kitchen, if you're local, I do catering. I offer catering service in New Jersey. Okay, guys. So guys, look at these pork chops in the pot. So what I'm gonna do, now that I finished sauteing in the oil, a little bit of oil, I'm going to put back everything in here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to cover it for at least 10 minutes for it to add some moisture. And guys, when you cover it, you want to turn it down low, on the lowest. The flame, let me see, on low. Okay, so you want to turn it down on low for at least 10 minutes. So let it just simmer a little, just, for 10 minutes, so it adds a little moisture onto the pork chops. And then afterward, I'm gonna put my bell peppers in there. I'm gonna cut up my bell peppers inside here and saute it around in this marinated bowl, and then add it in there. Enjoy, guys. So guys, look at that pork chops. Look at it in the pan on low heat. So after I saute them a little bit in the oil, then I put everything back, clean up the pan a little bit to take out some of the burn, and then put everything back into the pan on the stove, low heat. And then what I did, I went ahead and basted it with a little bit of reggae sauce. I just basted it, and a little bit of this one-stop sauce, Caribbean. So I base it, and then I'm gonna cover it back. I let it simmer for at least 10-15 minutes, at least 10 minutes, because I'm gonna put the bell peppers, and when the bell peppers go in there, you gotta let it simmer for another like 5 to 7 minutes to soften the peppers. Okay, so guys, look at these pork chops marinating on the stove, and that's base sauce. Look at it. Look at that pork chops, guys. Only at the Real Deal Kitchen you get the best tasty, flavorful pork chops. Then later on, I'm gonna add the bell peppers to it. Okay, look at your pork chops. It's marinating on the stove. And I'm gonna add some bell peppers in it. So you just have a little sauce base over it. Look at that pork chops. Slowly cooking on the stove. Look at that. Look at that juice bubbling. Okay guys, look at this pork chops. Very nice and juicy. Look at it. Tender. Very tender. So guys, look at this pork chop sauce. Look at this, the gravy that it's formed on its own. The pork chop sauce. After taking the pork chops out, so I'm gonna pour this gravy over it. So guys, look at this pork chop sauce. Look at this, the gravy that it's formed on its own. The pork chop sauce. After taking the pork chops out, so I'm gonna pour this gravy over it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour this pork chops juice over the pork chops. Oh, look at that. Yummy, 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 yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. And I'm just going to leave it in the oven for it to sit there and stay warm. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to my next meal. Look at this, guys. Look at that pork chops. Look at it. Look at it.